Like, you steady talking about what's in the contract, girl. She touching your stuff. Go up there and get your stuff. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And this is Travion TV.
This very moment I bring, put in on everything that I will retire with the ring. Retire with the ring. Retire with the ring.
So in this video, we're going to be doing a review to Baddies East episode 13, okay? So this episode starts off with the fight in the club with Mariah Lynn's sister and Smiley. So Mariah Lynn's sister, she get her ass beat, okay? And then she try to go 2 more rounds and she get beat up 2 more rounds, girl. That's basically all that happens with that. So after Mariah Lynn's sister get beat up 3 fucking times, Mariah Lynn, she talking about her confessional. I'm just glad my sister got her lick back. So she feel like her sister got her lick back, honey. The 3rd round, they was like on the floor, so you really can't tell who won. But it damn sure don't look like Mariah's sister won. It looked like she was getting bopped upside her head, just like Mariah's gonna get beat up later on in the episode, okay? So they proceed to, what was crazy to me, actually, what was craziest to me is that it seemed like the club like made time for them to have their little round or whatever. Like everybody blocked off a space for them to fight. That was so fucking ghetto. That is insane to me. So the club let them fucking fight and then they proceeded on with their book and girl, they had a good night. Boom. So that's the end of that. The next day we got House B, Sky, Camilla, and Anna. They all outside talking. This is my favorite house. I think we all have come to the same consensus on House A versus House B. House B is the fucking house, besides Smiley, but we don't too much mind her either, honey. But House A is a house full of fucking followers, jealous bitches, ugly bitches. It's just not giving, okay? And we don't know where the fuck T at, because she ain't in either house. But she already said in her YouTube video that she was staying at the hotel. That's why the girls was mad at her, okay? But Anna and Camilla, them, they basically talking about how lit New York was. They was like, the last city they was at, they thought that was the littest city, but New York took the cake for, you know, the most turned up. Now, Anna, she started to talk about Smiley, and she was like, she was just sitting back watching, like, how Smiley, she was a punk-ass bitch when it came to, you know, Sapphire and Suki, but she's so ready to fight Mariah Lynn's sister. And that's what I said too, because I was teeter-tottering on feeling bad for the bitch, you know, with all the other stuff, she had going on, because she was giving it up like they was bullying her, trying to get sympathy all online and shit. And I'm like, but do I feel bad for the girl? Because you did go to them reunions and just bop that girl's sister in her fucking head. So, I don't know. I don't feel bad for you. So, like Anna said, bitch, you don't want to fight Suki. You don't want to fight Suki and fucking Sapphire, but you was ready as fuck to fight Mariah Lynn's sister. It was giving weak. It was giving weak, bitch. Anyway, we get to the next scene, and it's E.T. and fucking Rolly. So, these bitches are in the room, basically plotting on Biggy, talking about a nigga hit E.T. in the back of her head. Bitch, if this ain't a setup, I don't know what the fuck is. And I'm glad everybody is calling them out on their shit. Like, Zeus, y'all really think people are that fucking dumb? So, if you don't know what's going on, E.T. is claiming that Biggy had somebody set her, or Biggy set her up, like, by calling a nigga. And we see the clip, and you could barely hear anything the nigga said to E.T. She, like, kind of looked back. But you see him, like, trying to record Biggie, and he kind of, like, brushed his arm up against her head. This bitch, if they had showed the clip, you would have thought this nigga had done binked that hoe in the back of her head. I promise you. She talking about a nigga punched her in the back of her head. So, it go from, and this is how I know they lying, because the story just changed up so many times. It went from he punched her in the back of the head to he brushed past the back of her head to he said, oh, you know who the fuck I am? Big Biggy sent me. Big Biggy sent me. To, it was just all types of shit. Like, if you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. Them bitches was just lying. And I just cannot stand either one of them bum-ass bitches. They need to be off the show. And for Rolly to be handing out eviction notices, we're gonna get to that, okay? So the next thing, we got Natalie talking to Sky. And basically, Natalie just coaching Sky through her lines about, you know, the storyline for House A coming to House B. And Natalie keeps trying to say she want the houses to be together. She want the girls to be together. But she know damn well she don't want them to be together. And another thing, why the fuck is E.T. at House A? Like, that don't even make sense. It gives me she's eating Natalie's coochie. Because we know she like to eat coochie. So it's just giving me a coochie eating tease. And bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. Natalie is so fake. So then we get the next scene. And the girls in the House A, they all outside at the pool. It's Mariah, Sapphire, E.T., Natalie, Scotty. And did I say Rolly? And Rolly. So Rolly is telling Mariah Lynn that after the fight, Smiley was like, oh yeah, Mariah, her sprinter safe, but I'm gonna have some people follow her family home. Yeah, bitch, that bitch family ain't safe. Now, I don't fuck with that. That is weird. That is weird. But we already know Smiley been doing weird shit the whole season, but who gives a fuck? It's towards Mariah. And don't nobody give a fuck about Mariah no more. Bitch, Mariah, I was on your side the first half of the season, but that bitch is so fake. She's so fucking fake. And then y'all see, right, who she's been with the whole time. So for her to say that she didn't tell Rolly to watch out for Tasiki, I know she's lying. I know she said that shit because, bitch, you be in the girl face every scene. You with her every episode. Every episode, all episode. So it would lead me to believe that you are most definitely closer to Rolly than you was to Tasiki. And Mariah, I'm just not the biggest fan of yours. Anyway, but Rolly, she's like, so Rolly and E.T., they started to tell Natalie them about the shit that happened at the club. The story that they made up about them. Biggy called the nigga to punch E.T. in the back of her head, right? So they telling the lie so good that all the girls is believing it. And Sapphire like, yeah, well, if a nigga did that to me, I want my lick too. Everybody is just on bullshit. And that's what everybody else been saying too. Like, we'll get to it. So Rolly's like, I think we should all just take a vote for like at least 2 girls to leave the house. And I'll go ahead and make the eviction notices. So this lame ass, corny ass, old ass, fat bitch gonna take it upon herself to write eviction notices for Smiley and Biggy. Because Natalie was like, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Well, Natalie, your spineless motherfucking ass, bitch. Are you the EP or is Rolly? Because it's giving Rolly get to decide who ride on the jet. Rolly get to decide who live in House A. Rolly get to decide who's on the cast. Like, damn, is it because she bopped you upside your head at the reunion? When you said, what bar? I mean, not the reunion, she bopped you upside your head. When you said, what bar? What bar? And she beat your ass. Like, Natalie, that ain't got nothing to do with Biggie and Smiley, girl. Stop being a bitch. Punk. Stop being a punk, Natalie. So, yeah, anyway. So, we get back to House B. All the girls are outside. They getting ready for House A to come over, right? So, they just having a good time. They singing and whatnot. And then the other girls pull up. Bitch. This is when it gets good. So, the other girls pull up to the house. And they all come in, they smiling, they hugging and whatnot. Bitch, as soon as Mariah sees Smiley, she just swinging on Smiley. And Smiley just get the busting this bitch all upside her fucking head. Mariah Veins is spelling her fucking name in her forehead. This hoe is pissed. And Smiley just like, dang, man, what's wrong with you, man? I was just trying to, like, man, can we end this, man? Can we squash this shit, man? And Smiley, how the fuck you gonna ask can y'all squash it after you done said you was gonna have some people follow this girl family home? That's why I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what happens to Smiley at this point, because she don't care. So, they have their little kerfuffle or whatever. And then E.T. decides to address her issue with Biggy. So she like, and Biggy, you had a nigga hit me at the club? And Biggy like, huh? What? Like genuinely confused. So Biggy is like literally confused. And she like, E.T. is trying to tell this like, 'cause I'm not finna keep retelling the lie she told. But Biggy is sitting there literally like confused as fuck. You can tell. And It's just pissing me off. The whole thing is pissing me off because ain't nobody saying nothing. And Biggie's grown, but it's like, bitch, don't say nothing now. And that's what I was getting to. So Biggie's sitting here trying to explain. She like, girl, I don't have no problem with you. I don't even have no problem with you to send nobody after you. Girl, what? I don't even do shit like that, bitch. And Biggie like, I'm from the East Coast, bitch. When I see you, it's up. That's what we gonna do. We not weird like people over there on the West Coast, bitch. That's what y'all do. Y'all some set up ass bitches. It's not giving that, bitch. That's what Stunner Girl do. Stunner Girl set up bitches to get put in cages. And I think that's what she was saying, bitch. We don't do that, okay? So, E.T., she's basically just still trying to have a problem, even though Biggie is literally telling her, I don't have no problem with you. I would not do that because I don't have a problem with you. So as they talking, Suki, she walk in, and E.T., maybe that made her a little more hype, but she decided to walk up and swing on Biggie, and Biggie dodged that shit, bitch, like real motherfucking clean. Biggie's the MVP of the season, bitch. And she ain't even did her biggest one yet. Fuck you, man. Clock it. Yeah, big Biggie, bitch. So goddamn, they get to like tussling a little bit. And all E.T. did was grab Biggie wig. And Biggie still calm as fuck. She like, okay, can y'all like keep her over there so I can put my wig on real quick? And Rolly, she like, wait, no, this was the gag. So E.T., she's still trying to like get everybody to believe this lie she's telling. So she asking Camilla, she like, Camilla, you remember when he was like, when the dude, and Camilla was like, no, I don't. And she was like, and Camilla was like, no, that didn't happen, girl. So now E.T. in her confessional, she's talking about Camilla, she don't know what side she wanna be on. She wishy-washy. Bitch, now I hope Camilla beat your ass too at the reunion. Girl, it's gonna be a scuffle at this reunion. It's gonna be House B versus House A. No shade. And Natalie set that shit up perfect. But Natalie, fuck you, bitch, because you a sneaky ass, conniving asshole for letting Rolly do that shit. So Rolly, she like, yeah, here, read your letter. This your eviction letter. And Biggie, she's still trying to explain, like, girl, I did not send nobody to do that. Like, why would you think that I did that? And instead of all the other girls, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to be mediators, or Suki and Sapphire, they telling Biggie to, like, to be quiet. She talking too much, and that's all they do. Every time Biggie, like, get to popping her shit, they like, oh, you doing too much. How the fuck she doing too much, bitch? It's baddies, bitch. Y'all all doing too much. So now everybody on Biggie's side, and Suki, she was like, I don't get how they saying, like when they used to say they didn't like Biggie, I'm asking them why, and they like, she just do too much. And I'm like, bitch, what do that mean? But you sitting here like telling her to shut the fuck up, basically. Them hoes would have pissed me off if I was Biggie too. They would have pissed me the fuck off in that house. Okay. Biggie like, no girl, I'm gonna explain I'm gonna say what I got to say. So Rolly like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take Smiley her eviction notice. So she takes Smiley her eviction notice, honey. This whack ass shit that she wrote up. And Smiley just looking at her like, okay. And she give her the shit, and Rolly walk her big ass out, and Smiley just like, these girls can't evict me, and they can't. That's why she's still gonna be there. So anyway, then E.T., she like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go pack your shit up. Where her stuff at? And Biggie, because I really feel like Biggie, because she said Biggie was like, it's giving setup. Yes, bitch. Because she's really sitting here like still calm and confused, because it's like, bitch, you're making a problem. It's not a problem. So you're not finna hype me up. Like, y'all not... I love that Biggie don't ever let nobody put no battery in her back. Regardless of what they did say about her being Tommy lapdog, she never was. And Tommy never told her to do nothing. And if she did, which I don't recall, Biggie never did it. So anyway, so E.T., she walking upstairs, and Biggie like, bitch, she can't touch my stuff. It's in the contract. That was the funniest part. Biggie like, it's in the contracts. And Sapphire them like, you steady talking about what's in the contract, girl. She touching your stuff. Go up there and get your stuff. So Biggie like, what? What? That was a key. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I'm like, Biggie, go get your shit. I did agree. Biggie, go get your shit. It might be in the contract, but this broke ass hoe ain't got no money. What, you gonna sue her? She don't care. Bitch, you have to sue the network, and she'll just get kicked off. She ain't finna have to pay nothing. So E.T. run upstairs, she grabbing her shit. They like, Biggy, get your ass up there. So Biggy get up there, and she's like, you can't touch my stuff, you can't even afford this. And stick E.T. ass, bitch. And that's how the episode go off. Now, next episode, we're gonna see Biggy sneak E.T. at the club. And it's gonna be a key, bitch. Cause that's what that bitch get, ho. You wanted to start shit, so bitch, now you got a problem. Yes, Biggy, bitch. Do your due deals, ho. Yes, bitch. Now we gonna fight on my time, bitch. Since you wanted to have yourself hyped up so you could be ready to fight, bitch. I wasn't even ready for all that. Now she ready. Big Biggy, not the little one. Big Dominican. Yeah. And then we gonna see E.T. sneaking out the bushes with her lame, weak motherfucking ass. But that's all we got for this episode, bitch. It was good. It was a good little episode. I'm not gonna lie. It made me just like love House B even fucking more and want to knock Scotty ass. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and that happened too because when Alden was out there, Anna was like, I'm looking and this bitch Scotty got her hair tied up, so I don't know if this bitch gonna want to fight again. So let me go tie my hair up. And Anna walks out to go tie her hair up, bitch. Anna, Biggy, they're my two favorites. I can't think of nobody else right now. I like Scott and Camilla too. They doing a big one. Tasiki, I don't know. She kind of, I don't know. Because now she want to fight Smiley all of a sudden. And that don't make sense to me. She's talking about Smiley hit her and Smiley did not hit her in that video. But girl, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But if y'all enjoyed this review, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know, what do y'all think about E.T. and Rolly making up this fucking lie? Do y'all feel like that boy hit her in the back of the head? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.